Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Today we are back with another watch along. Today it is Manchester United versus Leicester. This is going to be a very exciting game. I'm really excited to see how this unfolds. Manchester United obviously coming off a very scrappy win versus Southampton, but the main thing is they got the points on the board. And Leicester having a terrible start to the season, gaining only 1 point out of 12, and if we win tonight it could be 1 point from 15, so this is a must win for both teams, but probably more for Leicester than United. Now that being said, I do think that United have to give it their all and they have to win this game, because if they want any chance of winning top 4, they need to be winning games like this against bottom of the league. You need to be scraping 3 points. You need to be able to also, so it doesn't matter how you get the 3 points. But I would like to see a convincing win. I want to see a Ten Hag style. I want to see pressing high. I want to see a high line. I want to see diagonal balls from the centre backs. I want to see 1-2s at the edge of the box. I want to see crosses coming in from our fullbacks. I don't want to see counter attacks. And I do think that's what we're going to get, because Leicester can't, with the front three of Elanga, Rashford and Sancho, I don't think Leicester can actually afford to play a high line, because if they do, then they'll just get hit on the break with Elanga, Rashford and Sancho. So I am hoping to see a high line, but we'll have to see. So GV and Xavier are in the chat already. Love to see it. So GV says, yo, Chelsea are more scrappier. We can't beat Southampton. I mean, we did beat Southampton, but we also lost 4-0 to Brentford. So I'm not going to say we aren't scrappy, because we were dreadful that day. But hopefully we're taking a turn for the best under Ten Hag. I still think Chelsea will be in and around the top 6, top 4. But the recruitments that they've made on deadline day have looked quite good. I mean, the likes of Zakaria, I think that was a player I really wanted at United like a season ago, and I would still take him at United now. And Chelsea have got a very good player there. It's also a loan deal, which means they can just, if he doesn't work out, like Saul Niguez, he can just go back to Juventus. Aubameyang to Chelsea, obviously a very controversial signing, with him being a former Arsenal player, but they need a goal scorer, and that's what they got in Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So we'll have to wait to see if it works out, but it's definitely going to be an interesting experiment, because Kai Havertz is just not cutting it. But anyway, enough of Chelsea. I'm gonna walk you through the 11. It's not gonna take that long, because it is an unchanged 11 versus Southampton. So it is De Gea in goal, same back four of Malacia, Martinez, Varane, and Dalot. Then we've got the same midfield of McTominay, Eriksen, and Bruno. There is no Casemiro starting. It baffles me how you can sign one of the world's best CDMs, a 5 times Champions League winner, and you bench him for a Scottish he's not even as good as Jack Wilshere. At least Jack Wilshere had skill. Scott McTominay offers nothing to this team, so I don't know. I think Erik ten Hag is one of those managers where if there's a winning team, he's not going to change it. They deserve a reward, which in some ways I understand, but the performance wasn't great against Southampton, and I don't think, whether you got the result or not, I don't think you can reward a performance like that. And I think if you want to get the maximum out of your team, you've got to start Casemiro. GV says, remember last season until December we were on smoke first place? I genuinely thought at that time Chelsea were going to win the league. No cap. I genuinely thought, I was like, okay, Chelsea coming off Champions League win, definitely think they're gonna do bits, and then they fell away, and obviously the whole Lukaku thing happened. It was quite bad. Your away record at the King Power Stadium recently has been poor. Our away record in general has been poor, let alone the King Power Stadium. I mean, yes, going away to the King Power has been poor, but after we went on that, I think it was actually Leicester that ended our 29 game unbeaten run, and then after that we went on like a massive streak of just losing a whole bunch of games away from home. So it's not been good away from home. So we'll have to see how the boys fare today. So let's not underestimate Leicester. I'm not underestimating Leicester in any way, shape or form. I think they'll be a good opponent. I genuinely think they'll show I think they'll be better than Southampton, even though the table doesn't say that. I think that they'll be more of a challenge because they are technically better on the ball, and they know how to play football where they can break down play. How they know how to defend. I hope that we can exploit Danny Ward because he has not looked great. I know this from experience because I had him in my FPL. Because I fell for the trick that most FPL managers did, where he was 4 million and he was a starter. Don't ever do that. Luckily, I didn't have to transfer him out because he was 4 million, so he just became my backup goalkeeper, and then I got somebody else in. But yeah, definitely don't go for him in your fantasy Premier League. But the boys just standing out here. I'm not underestimating Leicester, but I'm very, very confident in our back four, and in back five for that. I think that the back four recently has been absolutely class. I think taking out Luke Shaw and Maguire and bringing in Martinez or you could say Varane and Malacia has revolutionized our defense. And the leadership that Maguire lacks. Even though Bruno is petulant, I definitely think that he adds more than Maguire does. And I think even though Varane doesn't have the captaincy, he leads more out from the back than Maguire has ever done. So I'm very happy to see them starting, and I think it will be hard to displace them. I think Maguire will probably start some Premier League games, but I don't expect it to be the big games. I think this will, unless we don't concede 3 here today, I definitely expect the same back four to play against Arsenal. They just showed it on the screen here. I definitely think this is the back four that we need to be looking at starting throughout the season. Are you scared about Haaland as he started the season so well? The people who doubted Haaland, man, they got humbled quickly. I mean, 5 games, 9 goals. I've known this from day one. That man's a robot, man's a machine. He's a little bit of pressure doesn't exist for him. He's gonna bag in the Premier League. It just depends on how long he stays in the Premier League, but he is making the Premier League look easy, bro. He already has the best goal scoring record out of the first 5 games in Premier League history, and it's his first season. The man's just an absolute robot. Here we go, buddy. Jeff Steele, keep the unbeaten record. For all of you guys that don't know, Jeff Steele has been in the chat since Liverpool, and Liverpool was our first win. So currently under Jeff, we have 100% win record. Will we keep it going? Jeff, glad to see you. We will win because of Jeff, says Rebecca. 100%. I see. There's doubts in my mind because it's United. But then as soon as Jeff comes in, you already know it's wraps for Leicester. You already know it's wraps. Okay, we need to make sure we start the timer on time. I think we are about to get underway. Who is this ref? I can't actually tell. Who is it? That's not Andre Mariner. Glad to see that people are in the chat and are interacting. Having Ronaldo and Casemiro on the bench, that just looks like such a wrong image. Having Casemiro and Ronaldo on the bench and you have McTominay starting, this looks so wrong. It just looks so wrong. Yeah, Bruno will kick us off in 3, 2, 1. And we are underway. And I did not start the timer. Nice. Okay, let's start it. So I'm about 2 seconds late. And I have just messed up the green screen. Nice. Let me just make sure before I continue that I don't mess up any hotkeys, because for the people that know what happened last stream, it was not good. It was not good, to say the least. It did not go so well. We'll say that much. There was some technical difficulties, if I say so myself. But we will fix it today. Everything will run smoothly, like it does already, right? Yeah, just the hair getting a feel of the ball. Jeff chant: when Jeff is not here, we lose. Jeff, I want to see you for all of the games, including Europa League games. Okay, bruv. Every single we're gonna win the league if you stay with us. Trust me. Saving Casemiro for Arsenal. I think I mean, it could be that, but I also think that Ten Hag, he did say in his pre-match pre-match interview that he doesn't like changing the winning team, and that they deserve to start because of the performances that they put in. Here's Rashford trying to slip it into Elanga. Elanga will get there to Johnny Evans, and now Bruno tries to pass it into Eriksen, but it's well cut out by Maddison. But like I was saying, I think that it's more of a case of Ten Hag doesn't like to change a winning team. So I would hate to see United lose here. But I reckon if we do win here, we will probably still start McTominay against Arsenal. Which I don't think is right, but yeah. I mean, I could be wrong. We could win here 4-0 and then still play Casemiro against Arsenal, but I probably doubt it. You were muted, your time reset twice. Are you talking about last stream? I'm just, bruv, I have issues now with this thing. Just GV, just make sure we are talking about last stream, right? Yeah, okay, because I'm pretty sure it's not this stream. That would have been bad. Can you imagine? For literally how much minutes have we been into the stream? 12 minutes into the stream, and I've already muted myself and timer reset twice. But I think you are talking about last stream. There's Vardy bodies Lissandro, but it does go out for a goal kick. But yeah, last stream. Cool, GV. Glad to hear. But yeah, let's just see how United do. We need to see if they can get a hold of this game. I want to see us dominate this game. I want 70% possession. I want double-digit shots on target. I want full domination against the bottom of the league. United playing that out from the back. De Gea passes it into Malacia. Now Rashford. Interesting. Eriksen. Here's Bruno. We'll try to keep it in, but who is that? Samari, who doesn't allow that to happen. Now Rashford. Apologies if you could hear my audio coming up from my laptop. I've got Dallo on my FPL team, so hopefully he can produce maybe a cheeky goal and assist and a clean sheet. Oh, that do wonders for my team, because everybody that I'm against don't have him. So I would love to see him sit down, all of them. But yeah. Interesting to see Tielemans playing, which means most likely he won't be going this summer, which means he's going to be staying at Leicester. There was a lot of talk of him going to Arsenal. At one time going to United, which I would have loved. But it does look like he's staying. It's been a very... it hasn't been a quiet transfer deadline day, but it's been one that people will forget very quickly. Or at least one that I will forget quickly. The one that I won't forget is that one where we tried to get Sancho last minute and it just didn't work, and we got Cavani, Ahmad, Palestri. It was trash. Oh, yes, Leicester trying to counter, but Eriksen blocks that out well. How's everybody feeling about the team right now? I know GB is not feeling too happy because his team, yeah, for Chelsea, 2-1 to Southampton, which they didn't actually play bad for like the first 20 minutes and then kind of fell off. I did watch that game. Have you seen how toxic football fans are on Twitter? Legit. I mean, I only got Twitter because like I always get made fun of by my friends because it's like, oh, how do you use Twitter? Like, you're so old. But obviously, you just use Twitter for like football news and everything from Fabrizio and all of them. Ooh, Harvey Barnes skips past Eriksen, crosses it in, Varane heads it out. Well done. But yeah, so I just do it for the football news. But then I also tweet out some stuff. And bro, like there was so toxic. There was so much toxic people on. Very dodgy from Eriksen, but luckily De Gea clears it. But there are some toxic people on Twitter. You just gotta ignore them though, because you know at the end of the day they're behind. They're typing on their keyboards behind a screen. You don't have to take it personally, or you can just delete the tweet. Honestly, you literally can just do that. That's why the like button is there. You don't have to like their tweet. If you do like their tweet, then give it a like. Speaking of that, I did get like I replied to something and I got like 44 likes, which it was quite nice because when you interact with stuff and you people enjoy your opinion, it is a nice feeling. That's why I like having people in the chat here during my watchalongs. Seru says, hi Joshua, finally made it to your watchalong. Big up, big up. Glad to see. You are very, very, very welcome, yeah. Everybody is I'm very happy that you guys are here. And if you guys can share to your friends and family, get more people involved, then that would mean absolute world. Interesting how Ronaldo hasn't started this game. I understand it, but I think he would have suited this game because of the fact that maybe, and looking back at it, he wouldn't have suited the Southampton game, and you saw that from his cameo, because he just didn't look right, and we didn't play attacking football. But it does look like we are. Here's Rashford putting the ball to the box. Here's Bruno. Goes out for a corner. Good signs at the beginning from United. Oh yes, another Chelsea fan. GV seems happy. So you can talk about how bad Chelsea are doing currently. But no, honestly, I think Chelsea will be back. But Rashford slips it into Bruno, close to the goal, but not an easy shot on goal for Bruno, and goes out for a corner. Now here's Eriksen. He will try and hit it in. I would love to see a Varane or a Martinez header. Oh, that would do me nice. That would do very, very, very well. I blame Tuchel for that game. I blame the players for it, honestly. I mean, it's one of those, like, I'm not going to tell you because you obviously know more about Chelsea than me. But for that game, because I did watch it, it reminded me a lot of United under Ranić, whereas there was some parts to blame for Ranić of like still starting Maguire and stuff like that, right? And still playing McFred. But the players didn't show up, and the players didn't give the ability that they actually possess. And I think there was a bit of that in the Southampton game. Honestly, I'm not sure if Tuchel is the man to take us further. It's not just about this season, but also how we ended the last one. I think he's almost overrated in the sense that what's it called, that he's one of the world's best managers. I don't think he's one of the world's best managers, but to say Tuchel out, I don't think is fair really, because otherwise then you could say Klopp out, because even though they didn't have a bad season last season, obviously, but like they bottled the Champions League and they've had a much worse start to the season than Chelsea. So I think give him time. If he's still producing these kind of results come like 12 games in or something, then I reckon there's a shout. But I think it's a bit early. I think every manager, any player goes through bad form, and I think it's just about picking yourself up again and going again. Remember what happened to Conte? He won us the Premier League, and the next season we play bad and he gets sacked. Ericsson with a good shot in the edge of the box, and it goes wide from the left-hand corner. It was actually a very good shot. Just goes wide. So about the Conte thing. So the Conte thing, Chelsea's owners, especially under Abramovich, were the strictest and the strictest owners I've ever seen. Like, genuinely, you could have the best manager if they had Pep, and then Pep had the season. Remember that season where they just did terribly, and then but then they ended up picking up pace. I think he would have been sacked. He would have been sacked before they actually picked up the pace. So the thing with Chelsea is they're very ruthless. I don't know if Bowley's going to be the same, but we'll have to see. Here's Varane tussling with Vardy and wins that fight, and then McTominay wins a foul. Well done. But yeah, so we'll have to see. I definitely think there's a real possibility that Tuchel could get sacked because of how ruthless Chelsea have been in the past, but only time will tell. Whoever says Tuchel out are just plastic. Okay. Yeah. Two people that say, I don't agree with Tuchel out, but in a couple of games, there could be a shot for it, but definitely not now. Definitely not this early in the season. Every manager goes through some bad patches. Literally, even when Liverpool went, I know it was from injuries, but Klopp wasn't on his A game that season. They finished third. Ericsson, what a miss! I know. To be fair, it was 10 minutes into the game, and it was a good shot. He sent the keeper the wrong way, so I'm happy with that. It was just wide of the post. Here's McTominay, gets it to Sancho. Now Ericsson tries to play it through to Bruno, doesn't work, but Bruno will still get it back because Johnny Evans. You're still a red. You're still a red. You're still a red. Remember when he got that red card for us to get back into the Champions League? Oh, that was beautiful. Sarah says, yeah, it's too early to say Tuchel out, but he needs to improve. Him and the players, to be honest. I think everything about Chelsea needs to improve. I think the recruitment has been good. I saw the Vardy deal fell through. Good interception there by Delo. Very, very well read. And Delo will get back here, but yeah, I think Chelsea and Tuchel will be back. It'll be interesting to see how the new signings do. Here's Bruno, now Elanga on the right side. Here's Elanga. Tielemans clears out of the box, and then Licha wins the header and gets back. So we are playing a very high line. We like to see that. Ooh. Tries to play a ball over the top. Malacia does concede the foul for James Justin, was it? Abramovich was the best owner. He cared about the club. I would have loved a person like Abramovich to be at the club, to be at our club. Obviously, he's Russian and everything, so you can't have him at our club and everything. But he was a fan. Just the way he ran the club and how much emotion he showed to it, it was beautiful. Abramovich was ruthless at times, and I feel like our managers were getting sacked too early, like Ancelotti. But you can't deny that he brought us trophies. That's true. So no matter for Abramovich, it wasn't about building long-term success. In a way, it was, but it wasn't he didn't think about. When United had Sir Alex Ferguson or Arsenal had Wenger, he didn't think about having long-term success with a specific manager and having an era where they just go on a complete rampage. Good turn there by Lissandro. He was only cared about trophies. So no matter if they had won the treble the first season and then they were in the relegation zone after 3 games, then he would have sacked them. That's just how ruthless he was, which is a good / bad mentality to have. Noah says, damn, I'm late. How long you been up, bro? Not too late. You're 25 minutes late, which is a bit later than normal, but it's still good. Here's the low to McTominay. Trying to keep it balanced so between United and the chat. Here's Rashford. We'll try and send it into Elanga. Elanga will get there. We'll try and play a first-time cross to... No, it won't get there. And unfortunately, Leicester get it clear. Only 22 minutes. Oh, yeah, you're just talking to Noah. And then everyone in this chat is so nice. Bruv, we love to have a nice community here. Alright, cool, bro. For real, bruh. I like Jeff. Jeff's a go. Bruv, as long as Jeff's in the chat, we calm. We're Gucci. As soon as I don't hear Jeff in the chat, then you'll start seeing McFred start. Yeah, that we'll know when Jeff isn't in the chat because he won't talk, and then McFred will be starting, Maguire will be captain, and Leicester in the box. Dewsbury Hall will try and take a hit. Oh no, that's actually Thomas. But luckily it's over the bar. And Varane was actually pushed on the floor. Yeah. Josh, you should do a setup video. See, the thing is, I would, I mean, if you guys want me to do it, then calm, I'll do it. I'll have to neaten it up a bit because right now I've got like water there, I've got like some lights, and I've got my phone and everything here. It's looking a bit messy, but I'll do a setup tour if you guys, for you guys if you definitely want. It looks a little bit clapped because even though I've got the basics, I'll say that I've got like. I haven't got anything like a Stream Deck or like a Shure SM7B or whatever, right? Or like, I don't even have the soundproofing or whatever. But, I definitely, I'll definitely think about doing that. I mean, it's a simple setup, but if you guys want to see it, then I'm down. I'm down. Lol, thanks, Noah. Considering their poor business, I wouldn't be surprised if Leicester can actually go down the season, says Seru. See, I think the Leicester owners did come out with this, like a thing saying like they didn't have the finances for it, because obviously like the Leicester owners are very close to the fans. I understand their problem, because they're like struggling financially, but they could have like sold to buy or something, I guess. But yeah, I mean, there's a possibility they could go down, but like, I mean, if they get I think if they have the players. I think they have players way better than relegation. I don't know if Rodgers is good enough. I can't lie. Rodgers gonna get sacked soon. I genuinely think I used to rate Rodgers, but I don't think he's up to standard, honestly, even for Leicester. Here's Elanga trying to mark Leicester City's fullback, which I don't actually know his name. Let's read the chat. So nah, Jeff's a whole pout. I don't know what that word is. When here 100% win rate. I think there's a bit of spelling mistakes over there. But it's calm. Josh is perfect just as it is. Okay. Okay, cool. And then Seru says, yeah, Rodgers will probably get sacked if they don't improve, but I don't think it's going to help them. It depends on who they get in. If they get a play, because I don't think, like, I think there are managers that are better than Rodgers. I don't know who they are. Well, I mean, but like I don't know who's available really. I think I would love to see Graham Potter continue at like a Brighton or something. I think he needs a break at like a club with a lot of money. I would love to see him get a chance at like a Villa or somewhere that actually provides him with the funds to get the players he deserves, because at Brighton he's done absolutely fantastically with players that aren't, I'm going to be honest, aren't up to scratch. Which just shows you with the level of management that he is. I think he's top, like he's a top quality manager. Much better than most of what we have in the division. Casemiro on. Nope. Nope, Noah. Contrary to common sense, Casemiro is not on because Ten Hag has actually decided that he wants to keep a winning team. So Casemiro, 5 times Champions League winner, And Ronaldo, I think is it 4? No, it's 5 times Champions League winner. Also 5 times Ballon d'Or winner, by the way. Both of them on the bench. Just let that sink in. Just let that sink in. Yeah. Both of them on the bench. But it's calm. It's calm. As long as we get the dub, it's calm. Here's Leicester with a free kick. Dewsbury Hall will try and shoot. Good save by De Gea. That's calma. That's safe. Let's just see. Ooh, Leicester will try and win it back. Ooh, but Maddison has a bad ball there. Maddison played a bad ball there and it went out for a goal kick. That's all I said, guys. That's all I said. Let's just make sure everything is smooth sailing right now. Make sure I'm not muted or anything. I think everything's good. I mean, I can count on GV to save me if something was going bad. But yeah. Nah, Ten Hag's different, bro. Benching the best of the best. Hey, I love a confident manager. As long as it doesn't cost us points, I'm fine with it. We don't talk about Brighton and Brentford because it was first 2 games of the season, and he didn't. He had to play Maguire because Varane was injured. Things are looking up for United. Watch Leicester score as I say that. Ooh, Vardy will play it out to now Harvey Barnes. Ooh, he scored the equaliser. Oh, brilliant challenge by McTominay. And now United will try and go in the attack. Eriksen will try and boot it up to Sancho. But Ndidi will get there first. Medicine Bob Squad says, Josh, man, you will lose. It's Ikenna. Oh, Ikenna. Oh, good to see you. Oh, yes, Bruno slips it into Rashford. Now Sancho, 1-on-1, around the keeper. Yes! Come on, and Sancho gets the first goal of the evening. Beautiful play from United, and United are up and running against Leicester City. It's good to see that United are being clinical. I'm not sure how it really started, but Bruno eventually gets the ball, slips it into Rashford. Rashford does the good thing and plays it into Sancho, who makes a inside run. Sancho rounds the keeper, and it's 1-0 to Manchester United. That's easy stuff. Let's just watch this again. So Daniel Ward, I think that's what it is, Daniel Ward, boots it up. Delo wins it. And then he plays a brilliant ball to Bruno. Bruno to Rashford. Rashford, good, smart ball to Sancho, who is onside, and then rounds the keeper very easily. So that all comes from the keeper, actually, which I'm beautiful to see. Sancho, clinical finish, doesn't try to go for it first time, keeps calm and slots it into the goal, and that is 1-0 to Manchester United. I will change the score now, and I'm not late because I first need to celebrate the goal before I actually change the score. But that's brilliant play by United, and it's good to see that we are taking our chances. We look like a team now. We look like a team. Hopefully we can carry this on. 1-0 to Manchester United. We love to see. Lucky goal. Oh, thanks, Ikenna, for giving us the good luck. Hey, do you mind saying Man United will lose again? I reckon second goal incoming. Oh, you said lucky goal. Here's Rashford on the attack. Oh, that's a handball from Leicester. Surely. Damn it. I missed it. I was AFK. Okay, it's calm. I'll explain the goal now. Here's Delo. We'll try and slip into Rashford. Oh, that's a good foot there by I think it was Samari. And Dewsbury Hall will get it clear. Basically, Sancho put pressure on the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper booted it, and then Delo won the ball, passed it down the line to Bruno. Bruno slipped it into Rashford, and then Rashford played a ball in behind to Sancho, and then Sancho made an inside run, and then went around the keeper and slotted it in. It was actually a very good goal. Good play, but also awful defending by Leicester. genuine. I mean, it wasn't so much awful defending as it was awful goalkeeping, because there's nothing much you can do about a 3v2. But yeah, I will say all round it wasn't great from Leicester. Bro, by the way, you didn't see my last chat thing. Oh, you said let's go. Oh, no, I didn't understand what you said there. But the one that I did understand was let's go, because if I didn't understand it, then I'm a twat and I'm an idiot. So we love the good luck, Kenna. Keep it up, keep it up. We're just drinking Liverpool fans' tears about seeing us win. I mean, you didn't deserve a win yesterday. I'll say that much. Controversial, ooh. But you didn't. You didn't. Newcastle deserved at least a point. United playing games at the back. Good play. We love to see it. This is progression. Well done, United, playing out brilliantly from the back. And now here's Bruno, Malacia, left-hand side, and now Sancho. Now we're on the attack. That was brilliant. Now here's Bruno. We'll try and pass it into Alanga. A little bit behind him, but Delo actually gets it. And now Alanga will just pass it between him and Delo. Sancho or Diaz, Josh? Oh yes, Ericsson. I'll explain that. I'll tell you now. Oh, Ericsson will take a shot, and it's a good save. But actually, it wasn't. It was a standard save for the Leicester goalkeeper. Sancho, Diaz. Right now, I have to be honest. It's Diaz. I think Sancho has more potential, though. I think Sancho will become an all-around better player. I just think that he's not in the best squad right now. I mean, if you look at your front three compared to ours, like, we're just not. We're not, you know. We're not, Jeff says big season, I think, for Sancho. I think this is going to be a big statement, but I think Sancho could have a better Ooh, good cut out by Lissandro, and De Gea comes and clears. But I think Sancho, if he keeps going, he's looked good the last 3 games. I think he can keep going, and he could look better than Diaz. Every time I look at Diaz, every time I watch Diaz play, he plays well, and he just astonishes. I think you can't look past Salah, but I think he's one of the best like forwards for Liverpool. This season I trust him way more. I trust Diaz way more up front than Salah. I'm going to be honest. Benjamin Rain says, yes, man. Away, bro. Glad to see you in the chat. Before let's go. Oh, yeah. There was a whole bunch of spelling errors. That's why I couldn't read it, Sam. Josh, you are beautiful. I don't know why everybody, as soon as they get a compliment about how they look, I mean, it's just me. Maybe it's just me and my friends. But, like, they always do, like, but I don't know why this looks good. Maybe it's just because they aspire to have a beard. But away, thanks for the compliment. Boys are deprived of that. We deserved that win versus Newcastle. We're falling like babies. Newcastle were falling like babies. I don't care, bro. They still play. I mean, I saw the highlights of the game, and I saw like the 20 minutes of it. Not 20 minutes of the game, but like all the entire game rounded up in 20-minute highlights. I don't think you guys were the bee's knees. I think you guys. I mean, yes, Newcastle parked the bus, but what do you expect them to do? Like genuine, like they're getting a draw against City, and now they're wanting a draw against Liverpool. Like those are 2 brilliant results, and you guys got a goal 2 minutes or 3 minutes after. Oh yes, Bruno will try and slip it into Rashford, and Rashford won't get there because Ward gets there first. But like I said, like you guys shouldn't. The full whistle should have been blown way before you guys got the goal. But the ref gave you an assist, I guess. Stop hating Liverpool, bruv. I'm a United fan. I'm obviously gonna hate Liverpool. I hate Liverpool with a passion, just like I hate City. I don't hate Chelsea as much. I hate Arsenal. Like, I'm a United fan. What do you expect? Yes. That's like saying, oh, I like KSI, but I also like Jake Paul. Like, bruv, pick a side. I hate Jake Paul, but I love KSI. It's just how it is. You can't love both. You can love certain things about each other, But like you can admit that Jake Paul has been a good boxer over the past few years. I still think KSI would whoop his ass, but we'll have to see. It wasn't messed up. It was acronyms. Okay, just speak normally and then I'm calm. Liverpool overrated low-key. This season, defo. Ooh, Rashford will try and play into Sancho on the left-hand side. Good touch from Sancho. Play the overlap. Ooh, Sancho, good skill in the box. Passes it back to Bruno. Now here's Ericsson. Take the shot. Nope, passes it back to Bruno. And we just slowed things down a bit with Malacia. Now here's Bruno. This is looking good from United. Josh, you hate my club? No. I said I don't hate Chelsea as much. I said I hate Liverpool, I hate City, and I hate Arsenal. I don't really have to hate Chelsea. Just like I don't have to hate Tottenham. Like I don't actually hate Tottenham. The the clubs I hate the most are City, Liverpool, and Arsenal. Those are the clubs I can't stand. Man U in the Europa League. You guys will be next season. Don't worry. You guys will be next season. You're roughly a minute behind me, mate. Lol. Yeah, I mean, I guess I live in South Africa. It's probably a bit behind, but it's fine. It's fine. You guys can still, I think you can still follow along. Sorry for that, but I can't really do much about my location, you know. Woe HP, Woe Power is the acronym of when here 100% win rate. Huh? Don't stop using. This is such weird. No, when did that ever become a thing? Saru says, personally, I only truly hate Spurs from the Premier League. That's fair. I mean, you're a Chelsea fan. Of course you're going to hate Spurs. Rory Jennings would agree with you. Outside of the Prem, my most hated club is Barcelona by far. Oh, I'm trying to think who is mine. Probably PSG, honestly. No, actually, no, Barcelona for not letting Frankie de Jong go. Yeah, Barcelona, 100%. I actually respect Real Madrid. But yeah, I agree with you. No, Barca and Atletico, you know. Oh, I hate Atletico with a passion. They are terrible. That's a made-up acronym, bro. By you and only you. That's facts. You can't make up an acronym and then expect everybody to know what it means. Like, come on. Let's see if I missed any super chats. Super chats, lol. I don't think I did. Arsenal and Spurs, Fulham for me. Oh, I understand why you hate Fulham because like the rivalry of London and everything, right? But how can you really hate Fulham? Oh, yes, Rashford. How can you really hate Fulham when they're literally going to be fighting for relegation this season? Like, you can't. That's like, I hate Leeds, but I don't hate them as much as, like, Arsenal and Liverpool and everything. Because they're still not going to, they're not at, like a few seasons ago, they were close to us. So I was like, there was a bit more of a bit more passion towards that, but good dribbling here by Martinez. And then passes it straight back to Leicester. Oh, that's brilliant. And now Harvey Barnes will try and play it through. Varane cuts it out. This defense is so solid. Even when they make the mistakes, they fix it so easily. Oh, it's so nice. Man United will bottle top 4, trust me. If they don't get top 4, it's not bottling top 4. Because our aim isn't top 4. Top 4 is a bonus, bruv. Like, think about it. Let's say Liverpool become the team that they were last season. Liverpool and City, unbeatable, right? Arsenal, we're nowhere near level of Arsenal. And Spurs, they have a better squad. And at the current time, have a better manager than us. So how do we expect to finish in top 4? As much as I think Chelsea will get back, Chelsea are our biggest competitors right now. Right now, Chelsea are our biggest competitors. I don't expect us to get top 4. What I do expect us to do is to go deep in the Europa League and hopefully win it. Here's Malacia. Now here's Bruno. Plays it into Sancho. What will Sancho do? Play the overlap to Malacia. Malacia will cross it into Rashford. Johnny Evans cuts that out. Ooh, and then almost gives it straight back to us. But Leicester do give it back to us, and now here's McTominay. Rashford or Malacia doesn't read it. Jeff says, with you, Josh, hate Liverpool City. Oh, wait, here's Rashford on the attack. Here's Elanga. I'll get back to the chat now. And then, Sancho almost won that header. Now here's Malacia. Good spell here from United, edge of the box of Leicester. With you, Josh, hate Liverpool City, but Arsenal the most since Vieira days when we had Van Nistelrooy. I can agree with that. I think it's interchangeable. I hate City for the fact that we used to be so much better than them, and now they're so much better than us, and they brag about it. But like, we're still a bigger club than you. We're still a bigger club than you, whether you like it or not. Do you think Rashford is back? Not back to his best, but I think under Ten Hag he will develop and he will get better. He could be back to his best. He could be better than his best, but only time will tell. You can't judge him over 4 games. We'll have to see. He's looked promising though this season. But yeah, But United have looked good. They've been putting pressure on the edge of Leicester's box. Bruno wins it, and now here's Elanga. Rashford rounds the defender. Good pace to get around. Here's Sancho. Box. Oh, deflection gets into the palm of the hands. Sancho, almost. Yeah, you can see Jeff is a little bit ahead of me, but it's calm. Noah says, City about to turn the Premier to a Farmers League for real, bruv. Genuinely, I mean, every season there's only one team that stops it from looking like the Bundesliga every season. And that's like right now it's looking like Arsenal are going to be the team, but the last few seasons, Barnes was a very good shot there. It just goes a bit wide. But yeah, now it's been Liverpool most seasons. City has yet to win the UCL, so they can't really brag about being a big club. They can't be they can't really be a big club until they win the UCL, and even when they win the UCL, they'll be like a big club and everything. They still are a semi-big club, but they won't, in my lifetime, 100% they won't be as big as us. The history that United have, and the history they will build, and the legends they had, and the victories, and just the emotion towards it and everything, it will, not in my lifetime at least, City will topple United. I just don't think it'll ever happen. But you never know. Life could be a dream. Casemiro and Ronaldo warming up. Interesting to see. I think we've played very well this half. Good playing out from the back from United. Here's Varane. We'll play into Delo. Delo will win a throw-in. It's been a good first half for United, especially considering that we haven't looked like it. Like against Southampton, it was like okay, let's start the game now. But we're up for it this game, which I'm very happy. It's not gonna, if we win this game, it won't be scrappy, unless we come out looking terrible in the second half. Oh my word, my neck. Jaden, oh Jaden, we love you. We love you, Sancho. We do. We love you, Sancho. We do. We love you, Sancho. We do. Oh, Sancho, we love you. Are you happy with Ronaldo staying, Josh? Yes. We are even with Ronaldo, we are so weak up front. And I don't mean like quality-wise. I mean like depth-wise. And if Ronaldo left, we would have looked so bad. We would have had one actual striker that is barely ever fit in Martial. The fact that we have Ronaldo, there's a player there that'll get you 15 to 20 goals guaranteed a season, which means we'll be fine for goals. And I think if we can embed him to the team well, I think he'll He's a good player to have there. I think you take out Elanga, and I mean, I would love to see. I would love to see Anthony, Sancho, and Ronaldo. Even though I love Rashford, but I just can't, like, the flair that Elanga and that Sancho and Anthony bring will be crazy. And obviously, if one of them is having a bad game, you can always bring on Rashford, which is quite good. Bro, where's Anthony number 3, bro? Anthony number 3. Oh, you meant that because we already have 2 Anthonys. Yeah. He's not registered for this game, but he is registered for the Premier League, which means he will be available for selection against Arsenal. Samuel Lucas did tweet that earlier. So, yeah, he will be available for Arsenal game, which is a big plus. It'll be interesting to see what number he gets. McTominay playing a backwards pass again, which is quite annoying. Ronaldo is still your legend no matter what. No matter what, bro. Best player to ever graze the pitch, and will continue to be that. I don't think there'll ever be there won't ever especially in my lifetime, I don't think there'll be another player that even Mbappe and Haaland, I don't think they'll be able to reach the levels that Ronaldo and Messi did. I'm gonna enjoy them both because you can't compare Messi and Ronaldo considering they play 2 very different positions and they have very different styles. But for me, the things that Ronaldo has achieved in his career and the fact that he's a Manchester United legend, he will always be my GOAT. And that's not me saying, oh, Messi's trash, or me saying that, like, he's 1,000 times better and that Messi's washed, or that I hate Messi. I love him. I think they're both great players. There's just something about Ronaldo, man. You got a good point. Thanks, bro. Sarah says you need a proper cover for centre back though. If Varane or Martinez get injured, suspended, you need to go with Maguire. It can be a disaster. I think Bay was good cover, but then we're incompetent, so we want to keep the club want to keep Maguire and want to let go Bay. I think Bay is our 3rd best defender. Ooh, good play by Leicester, but it goes out for it doesn't go out for a throw-in, and it's a foul by Malacia. But yeah, we do need cover in centre back, but the board, we won't get it because the board will heavily think that Maguire is enough cover, because he's the captain of the club. He shouldn't even be at the damn club, but yeah, we'll have to see with that. But who would I actually? I'm trying to think now. If we were to get cover, who would I go for? Like, there's not a lot of options like that. Like, you don't want to go for someone that's over like 80 million just because of. You don't want to go for something that's over like 60 million just because for like a backup centre back. I think Bay would do a good job. I think Lindelof's not bad, but at the same time, you do want someone with a little bit of pace. That's what Maguire lacks, and Lindelof to some extent. Here's Maddison with a free kick. We'll throw it in. Good block by Malacia, and then Bruno will win the ball in the corner. Boots it, and Sancho won't chase that because there's no point. Couldn't agree more. Bay should be the backup. Facts. But yeah, I'm trying to think now. Who would I take as a backup for Manchester United if it wasn't to be Bay? Like if I had to replace Maguire or something. Bella Kotchap from Southampton looks quality, you know. He could be a player we could develop. Let's think. Maybe Konza from Southampton. I mean, not from Southampton. From Aston Villa. I'm trying to think abroad. Kimpembe would cost a lot, wouldn't he? Here's Rashford. We'll pass it into Sancho. That's a bad touch from Sancho. I mean, it wasn't really the best ball by Rashford, but he could have done a little bit better than that. Bay is underrated, to be honest. He is He's been our best centre back at the club since before Varane Martin has joined, and for some reason under any manager he just never got a look in. He was always ignored. Bond with some good dribbling, but then kicks it straight out. Chiellini, lol. Chiellini 5 years ago, yes. Maybe not so much now. I haven't even realized that Chiellini 5 years ago would still be like 31, which means he wouldn't even be like. But you can't really put age to it because, I mean, you see what Thiago Silva does. He is he is the core of Chelsea's defense, and there's no doubt about that. By far your best defender. Like, I rate Koulibaly, but he's not better than Thiago Silva. Definitely not. I've done to play for us, my dear. Good first half from you, actually. There's one added minute. I should actually write that in the chat so that you guys know. I mean, it's not. As soon as I press a +1 at a time, it becomes full time. So, I mean, not full time, half time at the King Power Stadium, and the score is 1-0 to Manchester United. Good first half by the boys, and we'll have to see how they fare in the second half and whether they come back. But defenses look solid, attackers look solid, and I'm very, very happy that we are ahead. Very, very happy. I'll just quickly put it here. Okay, Saru says Silva is incredible. It looks like he's not declining whatsoever with age. That's genuinely true. Like, every time I see him play, he just looks like an absolute. Like he's been one of the best. Even though Chelsea have been absolutely atrocious, he's looked like one of the best defenders this season, which says something about the guy. Jeff says, good first half, pressing well and playing like a team. Now stay for the second half, Jeff, and we'll be calm, okay? Stay for the second half and we'll be completely fine. It'll be the exact same. But yeah, it's been good. Just a quick promo. I know this is gonna be like weird and everything, but if you guys have not already, make sure to go and check out my socials. I'll actually type them in the chat now quickly. TikTok, I mean, it's not really a massive. It's not really that amazing, but I mean, I post stuff occasionally. I can't get on the For You page because I'm not 16. And I don't lie about my age, so that's why I suck. But it's fine because next year I'll pop off 100%. But yeah, and then Insta, get all the news about like when I post a video or anything, or when I go live for a YouTube watch along. If you guys don't even know that I'm gonna go live for a YouTube watch along. So yeah, I'll flip. I'm having a bad day today. Oh, that's sad to hear, GV. What's gone wrong? Is it because you're depressed that Chelsea are doing bad, or is it just a genuine bad day? Saru says Silva and Cucurella were only decent players against Southampton. Well, maybe you could add Sterling to that shortly. Yeah, Sterling, quality defender. Nah, but like, yeah, you could, yeah, I would agree with you on that. Except for the fact that Cucurella was horse, in the game before that. Who did you guys play before that? I can't remember. Was it? Oh yeah, it was Leeds. It was Leeds, right? Yeah, it was Leeds. Yeah, I sent them both in the chat. But yeah. Good vibes at United right now. Yo, guys, school's getting hectic though, eh? School is getting hectic. GV says way worse than Chelsea. I don't I don't give a if Chelsea lose, I just get disappointed. Oh. Okay. Well, I feel better, bro. DM me on Insta if you want to talk. What was? Yeah. To be honest, last season I got so used to, United losing that whenever I've almost become desensitized to United losing that, I get used to it and that I know how to take it. I used to flipping cry about us losing. But those are the days, bro, when you get emotional about the game. I still have massive feelings towards United, obviously. But the emotion. That is what the Glazers took from me. But it's fine. I still love my club with the absolute passion. Let me read you out the stats at halftime because I have nothing else to do. Because I don't actually... We can do drop bench sell after this because I don't know. I'm a loser, okay? Let's look at it. So, shots. 2 shots for Leicester. 6 shots for Manchester United. Interesting. 1 shot on target for Leicester. 2 shots on target for Manchester United. I'm trying to think what those shots on target was. There was the one from Sancho. And then I think there was that one... Was it the one from Rashford? Where it just went... Oh, no, it was the one from Eriksen, probably, where it just went straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Maybe. Or Bruno, I think it was. I don't know. And then, sadly, I mean, it doesn't really matter, really, but, it's been pretty much 50-50% possession. 50-50 possession. 48 to Leicester, 52 to us. Passes, 303 for us, 282 for Leicester. And then pass accuracy, pretty much both have 80. We've had 2 corners, they've had none. We've had 2 yellow cards, and they've had... Who got the yellow cards? Delo has a yellow card, and Malassi has a yellow card. Interesting. That's actually annoying for me, because I have Delo in my fantasy. GV says, I've cried when Chelsea lost the final. I have cried over much less, trust me. I have cried over much less. I remember crying, was it when we were losing to Crystal Palace, and I wasn't crying then. This was a few years ago, and then we got back in the game, and then we lost. I think we were losing 2-0. No, we were losing 2-0, yeah, and then Crystal Palace got a penalty, and it could have made no. It was 1-0, and then Crystal Palace got a penalty, and then I was like, "Well, it's done," and then De Gea saved it, and I was gassed, and then Crystal Palace got a retake because De Gea came off his line a bit, and then they scored, and then I was like a bit crying, and then Van der Beek scored, and I was like, "Yes, hope," and then they scored again, and I started crying again. It was bad. Jeff says, again, loving the blue shirt, mate. Thanks. I mean, I was thinking about putting a hoodie over it, but then I was like, gotta represent. I mean, if it gets cold soon, I will put a hoodie. Spam hoodie in the chat if you want me to wear a hoodie. Yeah, I'll even show you the hoodie. I won't get, copyright. Yeah, I'll just show you the back of it because... Actually, no, I'm going to show you the front of it anyways because, I'll there. I just poked myself in the eye with it. How do I poke myself in the eye with a hoodie? But yeah. Oh, favorite brand. I didn't even show. I showed you half the hoodie. Lol. Oh, I was just watching it back. GV says, I cannot imagine losing the Champions League final. I would cry so much. Bruv, I can't even imagine being in the Champions League final. I can't even imagine being in the Champions League group stage. That's how bad United are. Pain. It's absolute pain. At least you have Champions League. But yeah, I would. I mean, I know it's not the same because it's Champions League, but I know what it's. I know the feeling of losing a final, a European final. Villarreal. When De Gea missed the 11th penalty. Well, in my opinion, I think Brendan Rodgers and Leicester City should be happy that they're going into halftime and that they're coming out of the second half, and it's only 1-0. I think they haven't been up to scratch. Jeff says, tell you one thing I'm impressed with is how good Malacia has settled in and playing. Looking good, and Shaw will no doubt find it very hard to get back in the team. I agree. I'm glad that the pressure hasn't got to him, and he's kept up the same level of tenacity, the same level of energy, and same level of commitment as he showed us in preseason, which I'm going to be honest, some players didn't do at the beginning of the season. Maguire. Ooh, sure. I mean, what? What did you say? Rise says, "Don't worry, man. You'll see Manchester United in the Europa League final." It's like if we win it, I'll be gassed. If we lose it again, we'll just become even more banter FC. Or won't we? We'll become even more of a meme. Hey, even if we win the Europa League, I'm still gonna brag about it. I'm still gonna brag about it. Should I mute my mic for this? I feel like I don't want you guys to suffer with me chewing uncontrollably. I'm gonna mute it. I don't know if you guys can still hear it. It was fine. Oh my word, I made such a mess. Who knew biscuits made a mess? Hopefully United can show the same intensity in the second half that they did in the first half. It'll be very interesting. Next manager to get sacked. That's an interesting question. Anybody has an answer, get in the chat. I can't believe that Scott Parker was the first manager to be sacked. That was a disgrace. But next manager to be sacked. I reckon it's between Stevie G. Let's look at the table quickly. So it should be between Stevie G 100, Brendan Rodgers, and Lamps. Probably Lamps. The big Lampard. Yeah. Those three would be my contenders, and I'd probably go Stevie G right now. He's not lived up to the hype, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was Brendan. I think Lampard will be the last person. I don't think he'll be the next person to get sacked, even though I think he's useless. I don't think Everton have the balls to sack him. Uh, okay, guys. Who do you think, not currently, like prospect, like who do you think in the next five? Okay, let's look. So it's 2022, 2027. Who do you guys think will be the best player out of Saka, Sancho, Foden, Diaz, and Kulusevski? I think it's unfair to involve. This is just Premier League right now, because we are doing a Premier League watch along. I mean, guys, I'll do Slavia Prague when we're doing the Europa League watch-alongs. No, but I'm joking. Second half, come on United. Yep, second half is going to get underway very, very soon. I'll actually get ready to start the timer so that I'm on time this time. Lol. Let's see what the boys produce. We would love 3 wins in a row. 3 wins in a row. 3 wins in a row. You're nothing special. We lose every week. We lose every. You know what? You're really special. You're nothing special. We win every week. We win every week. We win every week. You can tell, and this is why I don't have a girlfriend, bro. Because I get lost in my own head. That sounds so weird. I don't know. Okay. Second half is underway. And let's see how United respond to that emphatic first half. Even though the score is still 1-1. I'm a United fan. I'm not used to us winning 1-0 at halftime. I'm used to us being second half FC or just not winning at all. Yes, Rashford on the attack. Oh, good stop by Johnny Evans. Now here's Tielemans. We'll talk more about the game. Oh, good play by United. Oh, Rashford, bad ball. That's very poor from Rashford. We will actually that would have been a good chance, but Rashford bottled it for us. Sancho will win it back. Yes, Rashford, and Rashford messes it up again. Rashford, I want to defend you, my boy, but it's just not look good. And Dewsbury Hall plays it behind Harvey Barnes and will win the throw-in. In my opinion, Foden. That's a fair point. But do you think he'll still be at Man City? Rise says Sancho or Saka. I think, because I think Foden's good now. And I think he'll be a brilliant player in the future. But it depends on whether he stays at City or not. Like, you have to think about, like, the future and everything, right? And, like, will Foden be still be in the same amazing team? Because he's not going to have De Bruyne alongside him then, right? And most likely, he won't have Haaland there because Haaland will probably move on to Real Madrid or something. JK, I think Sancho. Hey, we love to see it. Sorry for not including your boy Mason Mount and everything, but I felt like I would leave the Chelsea topic out of it for now until you guys. Who do you guys play next? Let's predict the Premier League the Premier League fixtures. You are playing. You'll win West Ham. You'll beat West Ham. I mean, they did draw to Tottenham, but you'll beat West Ham. I'm fully confident, especially because you lost 2 in a row. Like, you won't lose 3 in a row, whether you guys play bad or not. Let's think about it. Everton, Liverpool. That will be closer than people think, but Liverpool. Actually, no, it won't be closer than people think because Everton are trash. Liverpool will beat them. Tottenham, Fulham. I think it will be closer than you think. It'll be like one of those Wolves Tottenham games, but Tottenham will win like 2-0. Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth. Nottingham Forest will just edge it, I expect. Jesse Lingard, bicycle kick. Here's Bruno on the edge of the box. I mean, not on the edge of the box, but on the edge of our box. And now Delo moves it forward. Now Bruno, like close to the halfway line, will chip it over to Malacia. Malacia, little freak from Rashford, and Bruno loses the ball. And Chelsea and Leicester on the attack, but only with Dewsbury Hall, and that will be a foul by Martinez, and it will be a yellow card as well. It's going to be the third booking of the night for the Argentinian butcher. Mount is overrated, definitely not. No, I don't think it's over. I think he's overhated, genuinely. But he hasn't looked good this season, I'll say that. I can see I think you meant Saka, really. I can see Saka leaving Arsenal in the future. Yeah, I think he'll do like a Thierry Henry. I'm not saying he'll be as good as Thierry Henry, but I'll say like he'll do a Thierry Henry will leave for like a team that will be in the Champions League or that will try and win the Champions League. Unless Arsenal on the up, but even you've seen that like United one of the best teams in the world, and Ronaldo still wanted out of United for Real Madrid, so we'll have to see. West Ham is definitely is never an easy game for us. Yeah, but 3 games. I think if you guys lose that game, Tuchel will be under pressure. No, not that I think he should, but I think just your owners will put him under pressure. Free kick for Leicester. We're just going to turn our eyes to this before we get back to the predictions thing. Madison, I expect to go for goal here. He will go for goal. Oh, brilliant save by De Gea. That's De Gea at his best. Beautiful pick out from De Gea. Madison with a brilliant free kick that was literally going top right-hand corner. But De Gea with a very alert save. And it stays 1-0 to United. Leicester have started this second half not too poorly. Saka is average. That is going to rattle a lot of Arsenal fans. I don't think he's average. I think it's just because he's not a flair player. I think he's like, he ain't no Salah or anything. Like, he won't become a Salah. Like, he's not gonna be dribbled past 4 people and score a banger or whatever, right? Or a Hazard or whatever. But he's going to be the creator. He's going to be the person that he's a bit close. He's more like to Foden than he is to Saka. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, he's more like to Foden than he is to Sancho. Here's Vardy. That's not a pen. Shut up, Leicester. That's never a pen. Malacia pushes him in the box, but it wasn't a massive push. It was a soft one. Roosters, and considering our poor run of form, I wouldn't be surprised if we draw or lose the game. I wouldn't be surprised if you draw it. I don't think you'll lose. I don't think you'll lose it. It's like aren't West Ham like 19th, the 14th? Okay, the 14th. But like that's only because of the draw. I'm pretty sure. Here's Dewsbury Hall trying to cut in against Eriksson. Oh, brilliant ball! I don't know how Harvey Barnes hasn't done better. It's a free header in front of De Gea, and he skies it. It's a 1v1. It's an open. It's a goal. It's a free goal to shoot at, and he blasts, and he flicks it up. That's bizarre. It's bizarre how he's done that. That's terrible from Barnes. But, well, there has been alert. Arsenal fans overrate almost all of their players. Yeah, they do. Like, Martinelli is a good player and he's looked good this season. But they've been saying he's like the next Ronaldinho for like the past 4 seasons or 3 seasons. Like, he was nowhere near that sort of talent a few seasons ago. I don't think he's nowhere near the level of talent this season, but he's looked very good, and I think he's a very wonderful talent. Maguire's warming up. Oh no. Oh no. This could be one of those penciled him in kind of things. Because Maguire played for them a few seasons, like a few years ago. We all know how it panned out for Maguire the last time he played Leicester. This club never fails to boggle my mind. Wait, what? I don't think he hasn't come on yet. But he is warming up, so I wouldn't be surprised. I'll let you know if he does come on, but for now he isn't. So all we can do is pray. All we can do is pray that he does not come on. And Leicester have another free kick that is maybe like 35 yards away from the goal. It's a little bit, this one's a bit more to the left, where it was more centrally right. The last free kick that De Gea saved. They'll probably give... It looks like they're going to pass the ball in. They are, and Bruno clears it. Doesn't even beat the first man. Well done, Leicester. This isn't good at all. I assume you're talking about Maguire there. Yeah, but I'm not too stressed until I see him take off that bib. I'm calm. I'm calm. If we can get a second goal, I won't be too mad. But as long as it's 1-0, I'm not. He shouldn't come on. Yes, Dewsbury, edge of the box. Brilliant. It's a open shot, but Malacia blocks it with his back. Late challenge by Rashford, and he's going to get a booking for that. No, he's not. But it's going to be another free kick for Leicester. Rashford has not played well this game. He hasn't. I'm going to be honest. I mean, first half he was decent, but second half he's been 4 out of 10 at best. I think the ref has been a bit biased towards Leicester, though, because of the yellow. Like, we've got so many yellow cards for stuff that, yeah, admittedly there are yellow cards, but then Leicester should have same amount, if not more, yellow cards than us, because they have been much rougher than we have. Especially the one against McTominay in the first half. Rashford will boot it clear. I don't know what I expected him to run with that, actually, but it's fine. Bruno will chase it down. Sorry if I sound dead. Ooh, Elanga wins it back, and Eriksen can't beat Thomas. Casemiro is coming on, ladies and gentlemen. Casemiro is coming on. I imagine it'll be for McTominay in it. Casemiro on. I imagine you've already seen him come on, but yeah, Casemiro is coming on already. McTominay, good dribbling. Rise says my cat probably had better defensive capabilities than Harry Maguire. I don't doubt that, bruv. I think my toaster downstairs and the broken one that's in my cupboard, I think that would do a better job than Maguire at centre back. It's just, it had more pace than him for sure. It had more pace than him. Bad throw in there by United, but we still have it with Delo, and gives it straight back because Elanga don't read what he was trying to do. Oh, passes it through McTominay. Now he has Vardy on the attack. Maddison, heavy touch, and the Butcher clears it. That's good to see. For Marcus Rashford with a good touch. Now he has Eriksen. Rashford tried to get himself back on side, but it was just a bit too late. Eriksen had a bad ball towards him. Now he has Rashford. We messed that up. I think if Bruno passed to Rashford instead of Eriksen, that we would have probably scored from that. So who is that? I think that is McTominay coming off. No, it's Elanga. Elanga coming off. That's interesting. Elanga coming off for... I don't understand that substitution. We're not parking the bus this early, are we? I imagine... So, we're gonna go for... I imagine we'll do this. We'll put McTominay there. Put Eriksen there. And then put Bruno like here. He's experimenting with this Bruno on the right hand side, eh? It's interesting to see. But yeah, Casemiro is on. Still 1-0 to United though. I don't understand how McTominay gets so much time on the pitch. He's so average. He's below average as for a footballer. Casemiro looks so cute. He does have a baby face. He does. I'll give you that. I think it's his eyes. Eriksen and now Varane. Rise says Leicester City need a better keeper. Danny Ward isn't a Premier League first team goalkeeper. He isn't. Brendan Rodgers thought he was, but I don't understand the sale of Schmeichel. That was a bad decision. Here's Eriksen. Sancho was looking for the ball over the top, didn't come, and now it's back to Delo. But good. Love good few touches by Casemiro there. Sancho tried to get into Malacia, but Malacia was tackled. But yeah, I haven't actually seen how we're playing yet, but I'm pretty sure it is Bruno right side. So he has been doing that a lot in recent games. Now here's Sancho back to Malacia. We win another throw-in. No, we don't win another throw-in. I think he hit Lindelof in the face. Oh, shame. I think United players might just be warming up just to get warm. I don't know if, I'm not so sure if Maguire is actually coming on. Here's Delo. Now Maddison on the left-hand side. Varane, you can deal with him. Maddison passes it into Tielemans. Sancho does well. And now here's James Justin. Does well. Casemiro does very well there. If you can spot Bruno, it's a brilliant ball to Bruno. Brilliant ball. And now here's Bruno. Tries to cross it into Rashford. Gets blocked. Eriksen passes it back to Bruno. And Eriksen just says to Bruno, calm down. But that's a very, it's good signs of Casemiro. Casemiro's look good. He's okay for Wales, but let's be honest, it isn't easy to look good for when you're playing for Wales. That's true. Yeah, but that was actually a good chance from United. I'm very happy that Casemiro spotted the pass. That's something that McTominay wouldn't do. He'd either pass the simple pass to the person next to him, or he'd pass it back and cancel the attack. That's what is good to see about Casemiro. He looked a bit shaky against Southampton, but good challenge there by Casemiro. He's looked solid so far. And it goes off Rashford for a throw-in. So Ronaldo is staying, obviously, because he is playing in this game. But he does not look happy that he's on the bench. That's not a pen. Never a pen. Leicester players shouting for it, but no, it was never a pen. And now Rashford will try and chase a pass down, but doesn't work. Leicester appealing for a penalty. That was never a penalty. Never a penalty. "60 minutes gone, and it's a bit closer than the first half, but we've looked good. And Casemiro, another good challenge. Oh, Casemiro just looks so. Casemiro, another good challenge. He's so refreshing. He's such it's like when you hit Control R on your keyboard. It's like, oh, it's so refreshing. Watching him, it really is. Also, if you guys enjoying the watch along, make sure to subscribe. And then after the watch along is done, make sure to check out my match reaction, which will be a short and will be on the channel a few minutes after the watch along is done. I'll just have to record, edit, and then post. You gotta do what you gotta do. Do-do-do-do. I'm surprised that Leicester's wingers haven't tried to take on Malacia and Delo a lot more, because they are both on yellow cards, which means they have to be careful. Casemiro gives the ball away there. He has Maddison. It's not a foul, which I thought it was, because he did straight push him. And McTominay wrestles him. That's poor from McTominay. Refresh button. Yep. What does Control R do? I need to make sure it is Control R. It is Control R, isn't it? Yeah. Control R refreshes your browser or anything. So it just like if you, let's say you're watching a YouTube video and it's been 2 minutes since it's posted, and you've been watching it for 4 minutes, and you refresh and it'll say it's been 6 minutes. Yo, damn, Noah. First the ball knowledge, now the tech knowledge. Yeah, falling off a bit, bruv. Nah, I'm joking. Jeff says, I'm so sick of McTominay. Facts. He reminds me of Luke Shaw like a long time ago, where he just committed silly fouls. Like, it's ridiculous how dumb he is. But, yeah. Maddison with a pinpoint. And like he is, if he doesn't score, like, this is the perfect position for a free kick. It's straight in the middle of goal, a little bit to the side, so he has an angle to shoot at. Oh, this is perfect position. If this goes in, this is nowhere near De Gea's fault. This will be McTominay's fault. Maddison will go for goal. He can't possibly not go for goal. Maddison shoots straight into the wall. Wall does its job. Justin will go into the box, and De Gea will catch that. It's good. Allow it, bro. It's calm. You know I don't know if you've heard, but people in the streets, we just forget about them. We move on. It's like when, I mean, people are talking about Man United losing to Brentford and Brighton. Like, I don't remember any of that, So, I'm not so sure that actually happened. Ronaldo looks like he's going to be coming on. Well spotted, Jeff Steele. He's going to be coming on for Jadon. How is Rashford still on the pitch? How is Rashford still on the pitch? I don't understand this. I really, really don't. But nonetheless, Rashford will go to the left and Ronaldo will go up front. So, yeah. Ten Hag. Some very weird changes here. I don't know how McTominay's still on the pitch, and I don't know how Rashford's on the pitch. Really don't know. I'd bring, like, even with the current, current, players on the pitch, I'd still bring McTominay off for Fred, and then take Rashford off. Actually, you can't take Rashford off, really. You can't take Rashford off now. I would have taken Rashford off and put on Ronaldo and kept Sancho on. But you can't really do that now. So you're going to have to just stick with the front. This is the front three that will stay. Yes, Eriksen gets bodied off the ball by Samari. I'll get to your super chat. I'll get to your chat now, GV. I'm just going to quickly focus on the game. Yes, Casemiro. Bruno will try and play the Hollywood ball to Rashford, and Leicester win that. Do you know Batman got home invaded? Maybe that's why he's going to Chelsea. I saw that. It's actually very sad. Like, I don't really like him as a player because I just think his attitude is all wrong and everything. But you never want to see people get like abused or get targeted. Like, that's just not what you want to see. Keep it in football. You don't have to keep it. You don't have to interfere with his personal life. And Casemiro commits a physical foul there. Totally agree. Josh Sancho should have stayed on and Rashford off. I don't think that's like a mind blowing thing to really see. Like, I'm glad you saw that. I think both of us know that. I think every United fan knows. I think Mark Goldbridge, if I tuned into his thing, would have been baffled as well. I think both of us really know that Rashford should have been taken off, but he is on, and we will support him until the final whistle goes, and we will hope that he scores 2 goals. Or 3 goals. We win 4-0 and he gets a hat-trick. Who knows? I'm looking forward to playing you guys on Sunday. Oh, Rise is an Arsenal fan. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. There's gonna be a bit of a rivalry in chat on Sunday. Okay. I'm glad. I'm looking forward to it. Dewsbury Hall now with Barnes on the attack, gets around Delo, and a good challenge. Goal kick, and the passion in the back four is just we love that. We love to see that. It's so lovely to see so much passion in his voice and so much passion in the fact it's literally just a block and he won a goal kick, and we love to see the fact that he's celebrating that so much. Maguire was just going, yeah. Bro, we really got to score at least one more, else we'll be known as the 1-0 merchants. I'm fine with the 1-0 merchants, bruv. Like, I'm completely fine with 1-0 merchants as long as we're winning games. The only reason I want to see a second goal is because if we don't get a second goal, I reckon we'll concede a goal. So, we will need a second goal. Jeff says, loving the defense high-fiving each other. Oh, it's so good to see. It's so good to see the passion in them. Yes, awesome passion. Yep. It's been very 50-50 this half. Another foul by McTominay. I swear this kid, all he does is foul. I don't think he's physically not good at anything. Except for, like, fouling. Yes, Casemiro. Now Eriksen will pass it to Malacia. Back to Casemiro. Good ball to Eriksen. Eriksen with time. We'll try and get it to Bruno, but Thomas has that covered. But Delo with quite a bit of space here. And now Bruno. And now, if he slipped that into Dalot, it was raps. It was raps for Danny Ward. It was absolute raps, but yeah. I'll box you on Sunday if Arsenal lose. Lol. Coming up with windmill punches, bruv. Wait, what are you gonna do if you do win? I'm low-key like, I'm intimidated, bruv. GV says Martin Tyler used to be such a good commentator. I don't think he was. I mean, there was moments when he just screamed and had voice cracks. But Peter Drury for me has got to be, and he's so much better and so much more interesting to watch and listen to, than Martin Tyler. Martin Tyler's so dead. People are gonna look at and watch this and be like, "Oh, that's so." People are gonna watch this in like for 50 years, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's so rude," because he'll actually be dead. I shouldn't be talking about death on this channel. What am I doing? Jeff says never saw any passion with Maguire on the pitch. Literally never. And he's a captain. The entire back four ain't even captains, and they're showing more passion than Maguire ever has in the 3 years. You gotta remember this is only Martinez's fifth game. And he hasn't even had like full games. Like I think Liverpool is his first full game. Martin Tyler was magnificent and has been for 25 years. Yeah, maybe I'm a bit too young to judge him on that, but like from clips I've heard, like he was good. He was a good commentator like back in the day, but like he's nowhere near the level now. And personally, I just think Peter Drury is more my cup of tea. I drink tea, darling. Here's Rashford. We'll try and get Tielemans. Gets and wins the tackle on Ronaldo and Rashford, and then Casemiro gets tackled. That's quite good. Plays that quite well. Kelechi Iheanacho coming on for Leicester in these closing minutes. Not closing minutes, the last 15 minutes. Yuri Tielemans is coming off, actually. That's interesting. I think he's been, apart from Maddison, their best midfielder. So, that's very interesting. Vardy's been underwhelming. Tea, darling. Wow, that's definitely the quote of the day, lol. I know, you guys do that from Tom Holland, right? Oh, lol. I drink tea, darling. Have you seen a TikTok where it's like, I drink tea, darling, and then this lady's just dropping tea bags on the floor saying, I really hope a British boy doesn't come chasing me down. Oh. Life could be a dream. Yes, Malacia, slip it into Ronaldo. Not heavy touch, just fakes it. And now here's Eriksen. Ronaldo looks a bit annoyed that Malacia didn't play that through, but we'll have to see. Now here's Casemiro, and we have played a high line today. It's Eriksen. Now to Dalot. And we will cross it to Rashford. Now overlap to Malacia. Well done, Malacia. Unlucky. It's fine. Oh, good pressing down by United. Now here's Ronaldo, edge of the box. Here's McTominay. Still keeps it alive. Good ball into Dalot, and tries to slip into Eriksen, but it gets red. And then Dewsbury will try and get around Dalot. That ain't a foul. No, ref's got that wrong, I'm afraid. No, it says Bowder go make me some tea right now. Bruv, winter I don't even drink tea, but winter I've been sipping down tea like it's I don't know what I was about to say there, but I've been I've been drinking tea a lot this winter. It's been so cold. Another boring game. Want to see some more goals? It's been boring in the sense that if you came here for goals, it's boring, and I can imagine because you're a Chelsea fan, it has been boring. Um, but I've enjoyed this game because I've seen my team play. I mean, I'm not gonna criticize you because literally, like when I want to watch Chelsea play, I want to see goals. I'm not looking at any sort of style of play that they play or whatever. I'm just looking for them to score goals. Um, but I think for United, like there's for the team you support, there's so many different things. Like I'm sure you'll understand this, GV. Like when you're looking at a team, you'll think like for me for United, tonight I was looking for, will we play the high line? Will we cross into the box? Will we play 1-2s on the edge of the box? Will we be compact in midfield and all of that stuff? Will we make forward runs between the lines? That's the stuff I was looking at, and I think we've done all of those fairly well tonight. And I mean, I'm not saying there's definitely places we can improve on, but it's a big improvement on Southampton considering even though the result doesn't show it, the performance has definitely been more convincing than it was against Southampton. I thought Southampton, if they took their chances, could have drawn or won the game. And they ended up losing the game, but it was much scrappier than people thought. This game, I think you can confidently say that Leicester have had chances, but I don't think they've deserved anything out of this game. But we can't be too sure yet because there's still 10 minutes left. Here's Dewsbury Hall. Good ball to Vardy. Tries to get around Varane. That ain't gonna happen, blood. That ain't gonna happen. And now here's Bruno. McTominay. And now we'll try and slip it into Rashford. That's happened a lot where we've tried to play the high ball and then James Justin has headed it away. Good header by Delo. Seems to be a lot more aggression. I don't know if that it's because the back four are feeding off that because you can see the passion that Martinez has, that Malacia has, that Varane has, and that Delo has integrated into his team. I think I'm loving this back four combination right now. Hopefully consistent clean sheets. Don't lose 4-2 again. Hey, it ain't happening today. Hey, don't I'm more focused on not losing 3-1 against you lot, on Sunday. I really hope we don't, because I really hope we can end your unbeaten run. Been a good tactical battle second half. Yes, it has. It has. We haven't folded. We haven't parked the bus straight away, which I'm enjoying. And we've made subs at the right time. Even though I probably didn't agree with the subs at the time, and I probably still don't. But like, Ten Hag has got it perfect so far. So as long as we're winning, and brilliant nutmeg by by Bruno, and now here's Rashford, slips it into Ronaldo, Ericsson, brilliant cut out by Johnny Evans. Yes, Rashford takes a shot. Wide. If Ronaldo just had a little bit more juice there, I don't know what's going on. Ronaldo in the last two games has just not looked up to. I don't know what that was not a good pass by Ronaldo. I mean, Johnny Evans did exceptionally well, but no, that was not it. Some fighting talks is rise. Yep, and that's what we have lacked with Maguire and Lindelof and Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka at the back. Oh, yes, Maddison. And in the box. Oh, Leicester all over us right now. Delo will get it clear. And now here's Ronaldo. Rashford. Back to Ronaldo. Rashford will continue his run. Ronaldo will go back. It's calma. It's good. Now we're on the attack. We were defending. Now we're on the attack. Ronaldo wants it. Yes, Delo. Delo will try and clip it into Ronaldo. Ronaldo goes for the overhead bicycle kick and it almost goes in. That was close. Oh, it would have been so good if he scored a bicycle. Oh, that was close. That was a very close shot by Ronaldo. But close don't get you goals. But glad to see that we did get a cross into Ronaldo, and Ronaldo was very close to finishing his dinner. Ronaldo, now Bruno. Good play between Bruno and Ronaldo. Bruno slips it into Ronaldo. Ronaldo will shoot. Oh! Just goes wide, but it's fine. Rashford will keep it in, and then James Justin will clear. If we play Granit Xhaka, we will end the game with 10 men. I can guarantee it. Yeah. But Xhaka always seems to play well against us, so it's also like I don't want him to play, but like I do want him to play. It's weird. It's very, very weird. Noah says, if he scored that, I would have switched Ronaldo Messi. Oh, lol. Fred's going to be coming on for the final few minutes. Here's McTominay. McTominay, good feet. Back into Malacia. Malacia will try and cross and wins a throw-in. Fred's on. Hey, I'm not as scared as Fred being on as McTominay being on, to be honest. If he's on for McTominay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. Good nutmeg by Malacia there, but doesn't really matter. And now here's Eriksen, McTominay, Eriksen, Casemiro. It was actually a very good cross, but nobody was in the box there. Apparently it's Fred for Rashford, which means we are going full park the bus. Him and Scott will both do tackles each other and both get sent off. Honestly, what's it called? What's his face? McTominay getting. I genuinely can't wait until McTominay because McTominay will get that yellow card ban. Once he gets a certain amount of yellow cards, so he will get that eventually, which I'm happy for. And then Vardy's giving away a free kick there, and he's very mad at it, but mad about it. And he's getting a yellow card for dissent. But yeah, I think if I would love if United were to be winning 2-0 and then McTominay gets sent off a few seconds before the game ends, and then we can't play him in the next game. I would love that. I would hate to see it if it was in the first 5 minutes and then we're on the back foot for the rest of the game, because then we will lose the game. So Fred comes on, and it looks like Rashford is gonna come. That's what the commentator said. Said Rashford came off, so I'll have to see. Just have to make sure. Yeah, Rashford has come off. Fred. So I imagine it will be now. It'll be Casemiro, yeah. McTominay, yeah. Fred, yeah. Eriksen, yeah. It's very complicated. But I think that's what you're going to be looking like. Ooh, Bruno tries to cross it in, but Danny Ward gets it. Yes, Dewsbury Hall. Fred gave a foul with his first touch. Nice. McFred is too goated, bro. Have some respect. I mean, they've built a legacy at United. I'll give them that. Not a very good one, but they've built a legacy nonetheless. But yeah, I'm afraid are reunited. So are Casemiro and Fred, to be fair. And Varane and Casemiro. And Varane, Casemiro and Ronaldo. And Ronaldo and Casemiro and Ronaldo. Actually, Ronaldo and Varane. There's so many link-ups. And Bruno and Ronaldo. And... no, I think that's it. Oh, and Bruno and Delo and Ronaldo. And Delo, Bruno and Ronaldo. So many combinations. For me, I really like corn. Why do you like corn so much? Is corn a big lump of knobs? It has the juice. It has the juice. And when... I don't know if I got the other lyrics. Oh, that kid is so cute. Let's just bossing around the back here. We can't let them do anything. We have to try and score. Here's Casemiro, well played, and then Bruno will keep it. Now here's Ronaldo. Ronaldo holds up the play very well. Here's Casemiro. Now here's Bruno on the right side. Come, let's do something here, boys. Let's do something. Oh, very closely an own goal by Iheanacho. That was very close to being an own goal. You have no idea. That is very lucky that it didn't go into his own goal. It just clips the top of the goal. Wow, that's close. Own goal almost. Yeah, facts. Jeff, just stay until final whistle. Just stay until final whistle. Four added minutes. Come on, boys. Let's seal this. Ronaldo will try and go for the header. Doesn't work. Malacia gives it back to Leicester. Good pressing down by Fred, but Maddison still gets the ball across. Here's Barnes, left-hand side. Gets it to Iheanacho. Now Dewsbury Hall. There's so much space there. Maddison. Shot over the bar. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Is that the last chance for Leicester? Is it the last chance for Leicester? Imagine I found out I was muted for the entire watchalong. That would be so funny. I think that's something you could cry about. Talking to this entire stream for like 90 minutes and then you realize you ain't even flipping live. I mean, you ain't even flipping unmuted. A big lump of knobs. It has the juice. It has the juice. And when I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. Here's Ericsson now. Ronaldo slipping into Bruno in this game. Oh, what is Ronaldo doing? Ronaldo is not on it this season. Oh, Daku, brilliant touch, and James skies it. Yes! Have that! Have that, you Leicester twat! Have that! Yes! Yo, one moment you really sounded posh, then you sounded like a roadman. Yeah. Yo, big man thing, yeah? James just skied it over the bar, fam. Now doing a posh one. And James Justin calmly wastes a chance to hit it over the bar and fumbles it. Leicester's only massive chance of the game. He should have scored from there. 93rd minute. No, I'm checking. I'm going to stop. 15 seconds to hold on. Come on, boys. Let's not have any of this 3 minutes longer than normal crap. Come on, just get it over. Get it over, ref. It's full time. Yes, ref blows for full time. Manchester United have beaten Leicester City, and it's not about the opponent, it's about the result. We've got 2 back-to-back wins against Premier in the Premier League, and we have 9 points from our last 3 games. It's looking up for Man United. Another clean sheet for this back 5. It's looking very good, and let's keep it going, boys. Let's keep it going. We love to see it. Let's keep up the momentum. We started the season off pretty poorly, but we're clawing it back. We're getting our rhythm going, and it's looking good. Let's just read your chats here, and then we'll do this. We'll do the player ratings. So, Jeff says, as usual, love your works. 100% still intact. Love you, Jeff. Join me on Sunday, and we'll beat top of the league. Trust. Posh accent, low-key attractive though. Bruv, all I need is Casemiro's eyes and a posh accent, and I'm calm. I'm literally your dream partner. That sounds so weird. You're a legend, my friend. Love you, Jeff. Hope to see you on Sunday. Rise says, sounded like a posh gay tour, which for legal reasons I have to say there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, that's fair for you. Whatever you want, bro. And then Noah says 1-1 because of Jeff. Facts. Jeff, forget man of the... I mean, I'm doing player ratings, but man of the match, Jeff 100%. Jeff Steele, 100%. And then, common W for Jeff as well. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Okay, cool to see you on Rise. I can't wait to torment you when we're beating you 5-0 in the 66th minute. Cheers, bro. Okay, let's go with the player ratings, and then we'll end the stream there. So, we're going to start off with... Let's get everybody who played on. So, we'll just put everybody up there. So, we'll do that. And we'll do that, then we'll put Fred there, and then we'll do McTominay there, and then Malacia. We can keep the back 4 at the back. Rashford we'll put over. Do you guys care about the player ratings? If you guys don't care about the player ratings, then I'm fine. I'll just leave it. I don't really mind, because if you guys don't find it fun, like interesting to watch, then I'll just leave it, and then we can call it a day. Not happily, lad. We'll see about that, Rise. Congrats, I'll try and be there Sunday. Okay, cool to see you, Saru. Can't wait until Arsenal, my friend. Awesome, can't wait to see you there, bro. Just let me know if you guys still want me to do player ratings. If you don't want me to do player ratings and you want me to just go and record the match reaction, then I'm fine. Just give me just type something in chat, and then we'll decide whether we're gonna do it or not. I'll start it off now because we might as well. Okay, let's just Yeah. If I say like it doesn't really matter, if I see it doesn't really matter in the chat, then I'll just leave it. Okay, Ronaldo. Yes, do. Okay, cool. So we'll start off with. Okay, Ronaldo. Ronaldo actually didn't look good coming on. Fumbled a few chances in attack. I'll give him a 4. Don't think he looked solid. Eriksen bossed the midfield today again with Bruno. Him and Bruno both 7.5s. Then Casemiro, give us 7.5 as well. He was solid when he came on. Fred 6, didn't do much. McTominay 6.5 was okay, steady, but still also conceded some stupid fouls. Rashford 5.5. He was good in the first half, drifted away in the second half. Elanga 6. Didn't really do much, didn't really notice him, but he did also, he had stuff to contribute, but at the same time, wasn't really that noticeable. Ronaldo, you're giving him a 5. Eriksen, you're going to give a 5, and then Casemiro 7. What are you going to give for Bruno, bro? Bruno 6. You thought, so you thought Bruno you didn't think Eriksen was good. I thought Eriksen and Bruno bossed the midfield, to be fair. McTominay 4. Okay, so you're going a bit harsher than I am. And then I'll give Malacia. I'm going to rate the entire back four. So I'm going to go Malacia, Martinez, Varane, Delo, 8. Except I'm going to give a 8.5 to Varane, man of the match, apart from Jeff, obviously. And then I'm going to give De Gea a 7. He was solid. Jeff is giving Rashford a 3. That's harsh. He was bad, but he was only bad in the second half, in my opinion. Noah says, "Cheers, boys. Hope everyone's pillows are hella cold when you go to bed." Well, love the positivity, Noah. Love the positivity. Man of the match, Varane, probably. Yeah. Jeff also giving Varane an 8. So Jeff is going a bit harsher than I am. I am going to wrap up the stream there, guys, because it has been a long one and I need my sleep, okay? I have school in the morning and I am tired because I also had a late night last night. So, I'm going to go to bed. Jeff's giving his man of the match to De Gea. Glad to see. So, I'm going to end the stream and then do my match reaction, post that, and then get straight into my bed, and I'll catch you guys Sunday live. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Another 3 points on the board for Man United. You love to see it, and I'll see you guys next time.